everyone. Today we're gonna talk about bad habits and how to change them. Change them in order to change your life and be obviously a lot of happy. Yes. Okay. So firstly, what is bad habit? A bad habit is like an action you take that causes problems in your health, your life, your career, your income, and everything. Like a little action that you consciously or unconsciously do that affect your life seriously. So every habit starts with a psychological pattern called the habit loop that consists in a cue or trigger, routine, and then regard. Like uh, when you start like procrastinating, you do that because at the time you have to do homework, you prefer doing something else, like I don't know, watching Netflix or doing something else that is not homework. So you start creating the bad habit, like, well, they say a habit creates after 21 days doing that. So you start with one day not doing homework when you need to do it. So you start doing it, and it becomes kind of an addiction because it is an habit that you create, and you can control it because it becomes part of your life. So it is like really, really bad. Uh, uh, in my experience, bad habits have like made a mess in my life. First in procrastination, like I was telling you. Uh, I started in like second year of high school because I had like some problems with my emotional part, uh, with my family, and lots of stuff happened in my life. So I started like going into parties or watching Netflix in order to avoid my my responsibilities, because well, at the beginning I like mm, avoided my emotions doing homework, but at a time it became like boring. Yeah, you can say that it became boring, like um doing homework every day, and I started like not liking my classes and that stuff. So it affected my grades seriously, and I feel bad with myself because I know I have to do that homework, and I need to do it, like seriously. I don't even care if I like it or don't, but I have to do it in order to have a great grade and have uh, like grades in order to get into college and have like some opportunities in life. And I don't know, it's frustrating for me because sometimes I know I have to change that habit, but it becomes impossible because I am so lazy sometimes. So I am trying really, really hard to change that bad habit, doing this homework especially. But I don't know. I hope someday I get to change it. Uh, I don't know if I could do that in high school when there's only a month in my high school left, so I hope maybe not becoming again the best best student ever, but getting to change some things, you know. Uh, Another bad habit I have, when I can say I had because I am really quitting it, is drinking. Uh, it started like when I was 15, uh, and it became like a way to avoid my emotions. But as I got to know that habit, it only makes your emotions grow. So it really didn't work. And it became a habit because, well, no one stopped me ever from drinking. So I kind of almost did it every day. So it became really, really bad. And it fed my procrastination because I was at the parties and I like the parties better than doing homework. And I don't know, it became a problem. And when I realized it, uh, I uh, I I am trying hard, really, because it was an habit and it's hard to quit it, but I am doing my best and I think it's really worth it. So if you do have this habit, well, not all the people have the habit like drinking every day and every day, but if you have this habit, it will be great for you to like try to quit it because it is not really good for your health, uh, not neither for your emotions or your emotional intelligence. So you should try it. It is hard, I know. I am living it, but it can be impossible. Nothing in this life is impossible. Uh, Only giving life to death, it is impossible, but quitting bad habits isn't. So you should try it one day at a time. Uh, Thinking negatively, that's something that I can. I, I, I start. I am starting to think that I have some kind of neurosis or something like that because I just can't stop thinking wrong about everything. Even me start worrying like for my friends or for the boy I like. It's really hard for me to try to control my thinking and mental. I don't know. I don't know how to express it, but I am trying hard to control all my thinking. Really. It is really hard for me and I only can like mm, I have some kind of post-its in my room where I am like, oh, you're a good girl, everything's gonna be okay. So I can control them. So and that's how I am working with that. It is like I hope working, but I'm not sure of that. Of course, I have some bad habits like smoking that I already quit that one. Doing not doing exercise and some something like that, you know. Uh, but now, uh, how to solve it? I know I am not the best example you have of solving these bad habits. Not after telling you how bad habits like really involve, really stain my life, even if I try to quit them. But we have to stay calm and really be patient with ourselves and try hard not to be so hard. Give us like something to really hold to in order to quit these things. And well, it's really working one day at a time and trying to quit these bad things in your life. So I really hope my experience and my frustrations serve you at some point. And if you need or have some tips in order to quit bad habits, I encourage you to please leave them in the comments and I'll read you. Bye!